In with Liv Becker. And Liv, you've been down there. She's the second member of my team today. I don't have Kyle Shoemaker or Jamie with me. So, Liv, you've had a chance to talk to Tony and find out where his mind is before the game.
Ready. He's ready for the game. He said he's feeling good right now, and he's ready to get the job done tonight.
Thank you, Liv. We're looking forward to this one. The captains are out there.
And, it's
in the middle of the field.
Cloudy, a little bit cloudy.
Michael Gary is out there. Zach Alford is in there as well. Trying to see who else is out there. We've got offensive line and defensive backs represented. There's the coin flip. It's Educators Day here today. We've got Okaloosa's superintendent and Escambia County superintendent, Keith Leonard, who played baseball here at the University of West Florida back in the 80s. So we appreciate you all being here on Flow Sports at ESPN Pensacola. And also, obviously, Mississippi College fans, you guys are looking for your first win of the season for the Choctaws. Tough loss last week against Chowan, 27-25. Mississippi College has been in most of their games this season, but losses to Shorter, Texas A&M, Kingsville, North Greenville, and then that tough one to Chowan. This is a team that comes in averaging only 11 points per game offensively and giving up 28 a game. That's not a recipe for winning football games. They're going to have to find a way to get around some of that here today. And as we mentioned, who's going to be the quarterback that maybe drives that offense to scoring more points? The Argos on the other side, they have outscored their opponents, but the last 2 games they've been tough ones. Up at Grand Valley against the number 2 team in the nation. And of course that double overtime loss here at home to West Alabama. You're taking a look as the teams are getting ready to get out there and get on the field. Mississippi College taking the field. Mississippi College, for the radio audience, in all whites except for the helmets. They got the white pants, the white jerseys with the dark numbers, and then the dark helmets with MC on the side. The Argos are wearing that mixture kit today. White pants, blue jerseys, white numbers, and the white helmets. So sharp looks for both teams as they take the field. The Argos are going to set up to return the opening kick. It'll be Zach Alford and Jay Sharp deep to return. For Mississippi College, Ben Pledger handles the kickoff duties. And we've seen Ben and the punter, Michael Shine, for what feels like about 8 years in a row now. They've been there a while. Both are good at what they do. So the Argos will get the first crack at it on offense with an opportunity, hopefully, to get this offense fired up and going. So we await the kick to get this Gulf South Conference matchup here underway. Short kick. Pooch tie in the air. It's going to fall to Alford. Alford takes it at the 20. Buck across the 30. He'll be dragged down north of the 30. This drive for the Argos is going to start at about the 33-yard line. So the Argos will bring out the offense. And it's only been Marcus Stokes taking the snap so far this season for the University of West Florida. So this is going to be something new, a little something different. Officially, this drive does start at the 33-yard line. Tony Bartolo brings him out. He's got Jamontez Woods in the backfield with him. 2 receivers on each side of the opening set, and we'll see what the Argos do. Are they going to run it, or are they going to come out gunslinging? They bring Jake Robinette in motion towards the line of scrimmage, and they'll hand off to Woods. Woods has a hole on the right side, gets across the 35 to the 40. He's got the first down and gets out of bounds just shy of the 50-yard line. So solid running play. Get the offensive line eaten and get Jamontez Woods eating up some turf as well. First down, Argos. Spot it right at the 50, so nice gain of 17 on the first play and the first down of the game. Bartolo brings him out. He's checking his play call sheet on his waist. They'll go pistol. Jamontez Woods behind him. They'll bring Jackson Blaylock in motion, and we'll get the starters set for you here as soon as we can. They'll go back to the run. In the middle of the line, nothing doing there. Woods just couldn't get it going. He maybe falls forward for half a yard. We'll give him the 49. We'll call it 2nd and 9 on the Mississippi College side of the field. Across the front for the Argos on that offensive line from left to right. Levi Johnson, left tackle. The left guard's Colton Beasley. Ryan Adams is your center. Number 70, Nash Nelson, who was on our radio pregame show at right guard. And then Big Ben Freeman at right tackle. 2nd down and 9 coming your way. They jump, so it's a free play. Now they're going to whistle it dead. And Ben Freeman's saying it's on Mississippi College. But normally they'd let the play go. No contact was made. It is offsides on the defense. No free play there, but you do pick up 5 yards, so sets us up at a 2nd and a long 4. But march that thing down to the 44. And the Argos get a little better down in distance. Tony Bartolo at quarterback. You got Jamontez Woods at running back. Jake Robinette, Jackson Blaylock will play the tight end. Wide receivers Corey Scott, Zach Offord, and Javon Swinton. Of course, no Tyree Holloway this week. He got hurt last week. He may be done for the season, but you're going to see a lot of different bodies rotate in at receiver. 2nd down and 4. Bartolo takes the snap. First throw of the game. He's back to pass. He's going to get hit, and he's going to get taken down. They're going to blow it dead. The ball did pop loose after, but only after Tony had hit the ground. And that was a good push up the middle from Mississippi College, and that is going to be the 14th sack allowed by this Argo offense this season. I'll tell you what, that's a number that's a whole season in years past, and so that's something this team has got to figure out how to fix that, and sooner rather than later. That's going to set up a 3rd and long for this Argo team. Not the down and distance that you want to be getting into. 3rd and 13 as the ball goes back to the Argos 47. So behind the sticks a little bit here. Bartolo takes the snap. Tony back to pass. Here comes pressure again. He's going to dump the screen, but out in front of Jamontez Woods, who had a blocker kind of tied up with him there. So the Argos pick up a big first down and then go nowhere from there. And they're going to have to punt. Logan Gregory's going to have to come out. I love Logan Gregory, but we don't want to see him, especially this early in the game. But Gregory averaging 44.2 yards a punt with a long of 56 on the season. He'll get his first crack at it today. The replay here on the TV side, you can see just too easy, bringing that pressure off the edge for Mississippi College to get in there. Gregory back to punt. And he gets a nice high kick towards the sideline, angle kick, takes an Argo bounce, and goes out of bounds just shy of the 20. That'll bring us to our first timeout here. We'll take a break with the two teams. No score, 12:21 left to play in the first quarter right here on Flow Sports, the UWF Sports Network, and ESPN Pensacola.
For those who sweat in determined pursuit, and those who meet the morning with a firm handshake and a smile, and breathe between stages of unwavering effort. Andrews Institute, for those who move.
Why do you love your favorite pair of jeans? What keeps you connected to your oldest friends? How do you know that the solution you seek is right for you? The answer is simple. It's the fit. And at Penn Air Credit Union, we believe your finances should fit you perfectly. It's the right checking account for how you spend your time and money. It's the right loan for where you are and where you're headed next. It's local banking that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. So come join us at Penn Air Credit Union. You'll fit right in.
Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown. Call Flynn Built at 850-477-6118 for all of your home and building needs. Flynn Built is a proud sponsor of UWF Athletics. Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown.
Back with you here, Mississippi College with their first crack at it, and they'll have Jackson Allen in at quarterback to start this one, picking up where he finished off the last game. And they'll run it on first down. Marcus Williams stretches out to the right for Mississippi College, left of the Argo defense. They're all over it. The Argos bringing him down in a hurry. Loss on the play, so that'll be a TFL. Nice job, and Marcus Williams has been a thorn in our side for several seasons. We'll talk more about him as we go through. Brings up a second down and 11, ball at the 20. Allen to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run. He gets to the 25 and then dances out of bounds before Virgil Lemons can come up and potentially put a hit on him. And that'll set up a 3rd down and 5. Give him the 26, so a gain of 6. And an opportunity for the Argo defense to get off the field. Ryan Shine, Frank Bean, Barrett Kane, LeBron Baldwin, and Mitchell Butler across the offensive line for Mississippi College. Marcus Williams is in the backfield with Jackson Allen. Gage Mims at tight end, Desmond Young, Darian Riggs, and Javier Chico Batiste at wide receiver. They're going to find the wide receiver on that side. It is Batiste, just as you call his name. Jackson Allen finds him, and he's out across the 30 to the 34. It is a Choctaw 1st down. So the Argo defense unable to get off the field. The Argos will go across the front. Aiden Sweat, Juice Williams, Trayvon Mitchell, and Colin Shaw, with Byron Puryear down this week. Linebackers are Will Breland, Ralph Ortiz, Cody Lowe. Walker Robinson's already in the game, and Robinson steps up to make a play. Doesn't even get to Allen before he falls down for no gain on the 1st down carry. Defensive backs will be Tyrance Crutcher, Zach Johnson, combo at one corner. Virgil Lemon, C.J. Fearon at the other. Cam Canterbury, your GSC Defensive Player of the Week. So you got the Defensive Player and the Offensive Player of the Week going against each other here today. DJ Barnes is your other safety. Cody Lowe walks up towards the line of scrimmage, maybe bringing pressure off the edge. Allen sees him, comes up, checks the play. 4 receivers bunched to the right of their quarterback over towards the Argos sideline, ball on the far hash. Allen's looking the other way. Pressure's going to get him, and the Argos get the first sack of the game, and it was gang pressure floating through there to get to the quarterback. A bunch of Argos on top of the football there, and that's going to force the first punt of the game for Mississippi College. So nice job by this Argo defense of giving up a 1st down, but bouncing right back and forcing a punt. Nope, 3rd down. 3rd and long, excuse me. I'm 1 down off. Back to the 27, so a loss of 7 on the play. Actually, a loss of 12 on the play. Allen pulls it, and they'll get him again. Argo defense all over it. Back-to-back sacks. Kyrie Lewis in there on this one. Walker Robinson, Ralph Ortiz, and the guys with the blue jerseys are going to get off the field and force a punt. Michael Shine will step on, averaging 39.5, a kick. His 57 is the longest one he's punched this year, and he'd like to do that here. Virgil Lemons stands back at his 35-yard line. So that ball goes back to the 23. It was a loss of 4 on that play, and that they just went in reverse. Lemons will take it at his 35. Gets away from the first guy, and then the turf monster gets him before he can get to the 40. He was trying to make another man miss, but instead he goes down. We'll take a break with the two teams. No score, 8:47 left in the first quarter. This is Argo football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Back at it, the Argos go back on offense. Good field position here starting at their own 39-yard line. They'll run on first down. Oh, not much doing there. Mississippi College, that defense just jumping up front. Brady Weatherly, the middle linebacker, getting in there and stopping Jamontez Woods short for maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a little bit short. Let's see where they mark it officially. They keep it at the 39, so we'll call it 2nd and 10. By the way, great job by the Argos on that last defensive stance. Sacks for Adam Aiken, Walker Robinson, Trayvon Mitchell all involved as well. So 2nd and long, Bartello back to throw. He finds a man. He's got Javon Swinton, it looks like, across the 40. We'll give him to the 44, so gain of 5. It's going to set up 3rd and 5. Nice catch and an easy delivery. That's what you want to do. Get the ball out quickly and let your receivers make the catch and get a little confidence flowing. Mississippi College, Brennan Blake, Ivan Thames, Bryson Baker, Willie Latham across the front of their 4, and it looks like they may bring some pressure here. Jason Betts, Brady Weatherly, Braxton Hall, the linebackers, and we got some movement as Damani Brown, I think he started the play before the play started, so we're going to back up, and now you're looking at 3rd and 10. So unforced error and a mental mistake, and the Argos cannot afford to have those. This offense has just not had any rhythm, and those are the kind of things that kill rhythm. So go back to the 39, and it's 3rd and long. Chris Butler at one corner, Stephon Cameron at the other for the Choctaws, and David Brown and Justin Efbera are your safeties, and they're both really good. Playing deep on this one. Bartolo with some time finds a receiver over here at 45 at the 50, and he had pressure in his face, but he finds Corey Scott. We haven't called Corey's name in a while, but the Argos get a 1st down and a 2nd completion for number 7. Move those chains. They'll give it to Mississippi College, 49, 2nd 1st down of the game, and the 2nd time the Argos have been to the Choctaws, 49. Let's see if they can have a little bit better luck with this one. 3 receivers to the right of Bartello, ball on the near hash. Single back on his shoulder is Jay Sharp. They'll hand to Sharp, finds a little bit of a hole in the middle of the line, dances forward for maybe a yard. They're going to give him the 48. It's a gain of 1. And the Argos, that has been the problem. Averaging 1.8 yards per carry. A lot of that's been the sack numbers, but that was a 1-yard carry, and those are not going to help your rushing average. Zach Offord comes off. Swinton, Scott, and Brown are out there at wide out. Tied in on the right side of the formation. They'll go from the pistol. Tony takes the snap, hands off to Sharp. He's got a little more room this time, out across the 45, inside the 45, and really no more, maybe the 44. It's going to set up a 3rd down and 5. They look over to the sideline, waiting the call to come in from Tyler Phelps. He's doing all kinds of hand motions with his red hat. Almost like he's doing a dance to some weird music on the sideline down there. T. Phelps. Big play for the Argos. Can they pick up another 1st down and keep this drive moving and get some offensive rhythm? Bartello hands off to Sharp. He goes through. He's got the 40, inside the 40. 1st down, move the chains. And that's a little bit better on the running game side. Woods will come in. Sharp will step out. And it's a 1st down Argos. Ball will be spotted at the 37-yard line, so gain of 7. Everybody looking down. What's the play? What are we running here? 4 wide receivers in this set, and Woods will split out, so they'll go 0 protection. Woods is in the slot, the running back turn receiver. He'll come in motion across the set. They'll hand it on a jet sweep. He gets away from the first guy, but they're chasing him. He's not going to get much, maybe a yard on the play. That one took a little too long to develop. They'll give him the 36. It'll be 2nd and 9. And you can see on the replay on the TV side here, we could all kind of see it coming. And Mississippi College was in the backfield, kind of blew it up, and Jamontez had to bounce downfield, or upfield in this case, a little more than he wanted to, and that probably stretched that play too long. 2nd and 9, Bartello, couple snaps trying to draw the defense. Mississippi College has walked up They had 9 in the box, or 10 at that point. They back off a little bit here. But no deep safety. And now they back off the receiver, Corey Scott, here on the left side. 2 on the right side in receiver formation. Single back is Woods. And the Argos jump again. That took forever. Too many claps, too many movements, and then the Argos move. You're asking offensive linemen to stand there for a long, long time. But now it's going to be 2nd and 14. Shooting themselves in the foot a little bit here early in the game, where you'd like to see this offense just come out, put the foot down on the pedal, and move down the field. But right now it's hokey pokey. Bartalo has a running back on his left shoulder. 3 receivers out in formation here. Second now and 14. Tony takes a snap. Play fake. He's going down the field. He's got Corey Scott. Scott's got the catch. Inbounds inside the 15. First down Argos, and Tony just lofted that one over the defender. Chris Butler over there, and Corey Scott makes a great play, stays in bounds, and the Argos are in the red zone. Ball was marked at the 12-yard line, and the Argos in the red zone this year are 10 of 12, so with 7 touchdowns. They'll run it on first down inside the 10-yard line, get it down to the 9. Jamontez Woods picks up 3. And it's 2nd down and 7. Argos can pick up a first down at the 2-yard line. We'd prefer if you just put it in the end zone. $3:13 left in the first quarter here. Argos on the move. No score in this football game. First real threat of the day. Woods in the pistol behind Tony. And they'll hand to Jamontez, but he has no room. There was a good push by Mississippi College in the backfield. He will get forward, maybe give him 1 or 2. Let's see where they mark this. They may give him the 7. I think they do. So 3rd down now and 4, long 4. Jamontez so far, the bulk of the carries, 4 for 21 yards right now. A little bit better. He's averaging 4.6 per carry. Large part of that thanks to the big one he had to start the game. But let's see if they can pick up this first down here or just put it in to the blue painted end zone. They'll go to Woods, big hole. He gets inside the 5, but then gets pushed back. And actually they're going to mark him at the 6, so it ends up being a short gain. It's going to be 4th down. And they're going to send out the field goal unit. So the Argos get it inside the red zone, first down at the 12-yard line, and unable to do anything with the running game with a 4th and 4. They actually marked this at the 7, so no gain. And it'll be Cade Lombardo on. He's 3 of 4 so far in the season. This one will be from 23, 24 yards. The snap is good. The hold is good. It's up and it is through, and the Argos get no good. It is not good. The field goal attempt goes wide right, and the Argos come away with no points. And we'll take a break here with the two teams. No score, 1:35 left in the first quarter here on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
Call FloFootball at 850-477-6118 for all of your home and building needs. FloFootball is a proud sponsor of UWF Athletics. FloFootball, your hometown touchdown. Flynville's mission is to build superior homes, personalized every that creates lasting value in our communities. They promise us to uphold a standard of quality or quantity with a vision to always exceed the expectations of the clients, trade partners, and employees. They understand that they are building more than just houses, but homes. A foundation of people's lives. First down at the 20 for the Choctaws. Jackson Allen, quarterback on the carry. Tackled by 10.
Back with you. Short gain on first down. Big hit on Jackson Allen. Helmet comes off for the Mississippi College quarterback. He's got to come off. So they will run in his backup, Eli Anderson. They got to find a way to get the football to their receiver, Javier Chico Batiste, the GSC Offensive Player of the Week, but they'll screen it out here to Marcus Williams. He's dangerous in the screen game, but the Argos are on it in a hurry. And it's Ralph Ortiz flying to the football, and there's some words between Ortiz and Marcus Williams over there. Keeps him to a short gain. It's going to be 3rd down and 7 with the ball at the 23-yard line. The Argo defense with a chance to get off the field. There's the Argo Athletic Band settling into their spot in the stands across the way on the visitor side. Good crowd here on an overcast afternoon for this 4 o'clock kick. Jackson Allen back out there. He's throwing across the field. He's got a receiver over there and trying to stick the football out to get the first down. No, it's going to be a yard short, and he found Desmond Young over there for his 12th catch of the year. So 4th and 1 at the 29. And we're going to see what Mississippi College decides to do here. Do you go for it or do you punt the football? What does Coach Mike Kershaw in his first season with the Choctaws do? He'll play it safe, and he'll run out Michael Shine. Yeah, you don't want to go for it, not get it, and give the Argos the football right there inside the 30. So Virgil Lemons drops back for his second punt return opportunity of the day, this time drifting inside his own 35. Wind is blowing a little bit here. In fact, it comes off the foot weird, goes out of bounds just across midfield. Let's see where they actually say this did cross the line. But that's going to be way short. That was, in golf terms, the old shankopotamus. And they're going to put it at the Choctaws 47-yard line. So the Argos will start in the Mississippi College into the field with 16.9 left here in the quarter. Good field position. Disappointment on the last possession, missing a 24-yard field goal for the second miss for Cade Lombardo of the season. But now you get the ball back. You got to get this offense rolling. You really do. I mean, I hate to keep hammering on the same point, but if you're this Argo football team at 1-2, 0-1 in the conference, this is it. This is the game that you've got to figure out who you are and who you're going to be, with Delta State looming next week for homecoming and then a tough schedule the rest of the way. Bartallo back out there. Running back moves from his left to right shoulder. Tony takes the snap. He'll hand off to Jay Sharp. No, he'll pull it. RPO. Good read by Bartallo. He takes it forward across the 45 down to the 43 of the Choctaws. So good gain on first down. Give him 4. So that'll end the quarter. So no score here. We'll flip to the second quarter after we take this end of quarter break across our different platforms. You're watching and listening to Argo Football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola. So that was a fast quarter.
Is committed to providing clients with the highest quality insurance plans combined with some of the lowest rates in all of Florida. Whether you're shopping for auto, home, motorcycle, or RV insurance, Key Insurance can help you get the best coverage at the lowest rate possible. He is responsible for all UWF defensive third downs. So get out those Keys fans and make some noise for the Argos on third down. A man's next West Florida football game is homecoming. It's on October 12th at 4 p.m. against Delta State here at Mid-Air Field. Don't wait until game day. Get your tickets online today at argos.com/tickets.
Big run left side. Jay Sharp inside the 20, down inside the 10. What a great start to the second quarter, first play, and it's a big one. Getting down inside the red zone again for the second time today. And he wanted that. He needed that, a big burst play. This drive had started in this end of the field, and let's see where they mark this at the 8-yard line. So huge chunk there. 35 yards on the burst by Jay Sharp. So first down, goal to go from the 8. And again, movement across the offensive line for the Argos is going to cost them 5 yards and make this tougher. And you hate to see that, and you hate to have to call out names, but in this case, it's Levi Johnson, and Levi's going to come running off. Shuffle some different bodies. Isaiah Walker will get a chance over there at left tackle on this play. Back it out to the 13. First down and goal to go with 5 extra yards in the equation. They'll go back to Sharp, but the Choctaws were in there, but he bounces off the first guy, gets back to the original, just short of the original line of scrimmage. Could have been a loss, ends up being a gain of 4 to the 9-yard line. Second down and goal to go from there. Argos waiting for the play to be called in. They'll run some receivers across the formation. Javon Swinton comes over here to the right of this offensive formation. Zach Alford moves to the left. He'll join Corey Scott over there. Ball is on the far hash. And the single back is Jay Sharp. Argos set the protection. Bartello takes the snap. A little bit low. He's looking to the end zone. He's got Damani Brown. And Brown, boy, had an opportunity there. And, yeah, you're going to get the call. It's going to be on Stephon Cameron. He was there, but he never turned his head, and he got into Corey Scott. The ball bounced away, but it's pass interference, and so that's going to give the Argos a fresh set of downs and move it closer to the goal line. I will tell you right now, if Stephon Cameron turns his head, he does not get the call. It's a good defensive play, but that is the way the game goes, and you have to do that. So move it to the 2-yard line. First and goal there on a penalty. And the Argos now are at point-blank range with an opportunity to try to crack this one in there. Corey Scott comes out singled up with Cameron here on the right side. They'll go quick, power backfield. It's the Buffalo formation. Mike Rich hands it off, and Jay Sharp goes nowhere. They're in the backfield quick. I think they saw the formation and realized this is going to be a run. Sharp will come off, Woods will come in, and Tony will come back out, replacing Michael Rich, who had jumped in there to try to punch it in from short range. So some wholesale substitutions. Ball is out at the 4. It's a loss of 2 on the play. Second and goal to go from the 4. That wasn't good, as they say. Everybody bunched close here to this formation, keeping it tight, but they do have 3 receivers out there. They'll hand it to Woods. Woods going nowhere. In fact, he'll lose another yard out to the 5. So 2 running plays, 3 yards lost. And Jamontez Woods is down, but they'll help him pop back up. Actually, that's Ben Freeman, the big offensive lineman. So now you're 3rd and 5. Or 3rd and goal from the 5. Big play here. This offense has got to find something to feel good about. So far, it's been a punt and a missed field goal. 1st and goal from the 2. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 5. The snap bounces. Tony's in the pocket. He's going to get sacked. They're going to lose another yard or 2. That was Jason Betts getting in there to put him down. I believe that was a design running play. Or no, he was looking to pass. We'll call it a sack. And so we'll go another field goal attempt as the ball goes back to, looks like the 7-yard line. And Cade Lombardo comes out to try what is basically another 24-yarder. Snap is down, the kick is up. And it's no good. He misses wide right. Second missed 24-yarder of the game. And the Argos come up with no points. We will take a break here with the 2 teams. No score, 11-19 left in the first half. This is Argo football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
For those who sweat in determined pursuit, and those who meet the morning with a firm handshake and a smile, and breathe between stages of unwavering effort. Andrews Institute, for those who move.
Why do you love your favorite pair of jeans? What keeps you connected to your oldest friends? How do you know that the solution you seek is right for you? The answer is simple. It's the fit. And at Pinair Credit Union, we believe your finances should fit you perfectly. It's the right checking account for how you spend your time and money. It's the right loan for where you are and where you're headed next. It's local banking that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. But come join us at Pinair Credit Union. You'll fit right in.
Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown. Call Flynn Built at 850-477-6118 for all of your home and building needs. Flynn Built is a proud sponsor of UWF Athletics. Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown.
Both of the Argos' last 2 drives have ended up with missed field goals. Mississippi College starts at their 20 again, and they'll go down with a sack. It's a coverage sack, more or less, as Jackson Allen slides in, and I believe Kyrie Lewis was back there, one of the earliest guys in there. Let's go down now and check in on the sideline with Liv Becker. Liv, you've been hearing Coach Steve Sonia, the offensive line coach, get after his group.
Yes, Coach Sonia. He off to his group. They're looking for his iPad, actually. His iPad was missing. They're trying to run through some plays. So he's just been how they have to clean it up and really get back to it.
Allen chased out of the pocket on the second down play. Nice job by this Argo defense of stretching him out to the side. And basically, more or less, we'll give him a gain of 2 out to the 15-yard line. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 15. Yeah, Coach Steve Saunier, I mean, he is old school, and he's a former offensive lineman himself, played at NC State just a few years back. And he's not going to be happy with the performance as they had 1st down goal to go from the 2 and were unable to put that ball in the end zone. And they've missed 2. Cade Lombardo, you got to believe that's kind of in your head at this point, both wide right, both from about the same distance, which is really, for kicker, point blank. Big 3rd down play here. Allen takes the snap. They'll run it, and the Argos are all over it. Did the ball pop loose? I think it did. The Argos have recovered the fumble. What a great job of getting in there and making something happen. On the scoop is linebacker Jacoby Clinton. I couldn't see who had the hit there, but the Argos forced the turnover. It's the first big turnover of the game. Mississippi College has turned it over quite a bit this season. That is their 15th turnover so far in the 2024 campaign. So the ball is going to be inside the 10 at the Mississippi College 8-yard line. What a great job right there. Fanal Fine was in on that play and a host of other Argos. And they're going to give it back to their offense. And so maybe, fingers crossed, make a wish, they can find a way here to get this ball in the end zone, get some points on the board. 9:50 left in a scoreless game here in the first half. They'll run it. Jamontez Woods finds a hole in the middle of the line, gets across inside the 5, dragged down at the 4, so gain of 4. You've seen a couple of burst plays as one of the offensive linemen, Big Colton Beasley's got to come off as his helmet came off. And that'll shuffle in one of the backup offensive linemen, Ryan Hunt, the freshman from Milton, Florida, transferring in from Middle Tennessee State. He'll jump out there for a play. 2nd down goal to go, 4-yard line. 3 receivers out in formation. A flag flies in before the play. Are there too many Mississippi College players on the field? No. Of course not. False start on the Argos and back it out to the 9-yard line. So this, not a tackle for loss and not a running play that went sideways. It's another mental mistake. It's frustrating. Definitely tough. Artello, the snap is dribbled to him. He throws it across the middle, has a guy right there looking for Damani Brown. Put it on him, but the defense was there as well, breaking up that play. Good job by Tony of just picking that ball up off the turf and making something out of it, trying to complete a pass. But now, 3rd and 9. I mean, you literally were sitting there, 1st and goal to go from the 8. Now you're sitting there 3rd and goal to go from the 9. This has not worked in the fashion you would like. Big payoff play right here. Mississippi College walks some pressure up. Artello takes a high snap this time, finds a man over the middle, but then the ball's knocked out on a big hit. I believe he had Swinton. Yeah, it was Javon Swinton, and took some hard hit, and out comes the field goal unit again. This one will be about a 26-yarder. So all in the same range for Cade Lombardo, who has missed the first 2 from right about this distance. Logan Gregory puts the snap down. The kick is up, hits the goalpost, and misses a 3rd. It was to the right and smacked the upright. He had done that in the first game of the season, banged one off the goalpost. And you feel for the young man. We'll take a break. No score. 8:48 left here in the first half. This is Argo Football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
Sports fans. We pack stadiums, arenas, and local gyms every day. And every sports fan is uniquely human. Seeing each play with your own eyes, triggering your own emotions. And as humans, we won't agree on every call, but we can act with empathy and consideration. So put yourself in the official shoes. Be more than a fan. Be officially human.
Kevin, meet your father.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin.
Kevin. Kevin.
Trusted advice for life.
Kevin, how's your mom?
Thank you.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
Welcome back in here at Penn Air Field. Will Kennedy with you on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola. Not quite sure I've ever seen anything like what we've witnessed here early in this football game, as Mississippi College will start another drive from their own 20 after a third straight missed 25 roughly yard field goal by the Argos. This one banging the uprights from Cade Lombardo on the right side after missing two wide right. So this is turned into a true struggle for the Argos, but that range of kick, I don't think I've ever seen three missed like that in a row, as Tyler Patterson is down here, the backup kicker, warming up now. And that's going to be a penalty on first down, so back this thing up to the 15, first and 15 from there. Jackson Allen back to throw, plenty of time, has a receiver. It's Batiste, but the ball comes loose as he tried to turn upfield, and Tony Newsome, backup safety, flew up there, put a hit on him, the ball came popping out. The incomplete pass brings up second and 15. Just everything a little bit to the right. That last one was not as wide right as the previous two for Cade Lombardo. That's three straight misses now, and so 3 of 7 on the season, all within 30 yards. This one is a stretch play to the right. Argos sniff it out, and there's nothing doing over there as they tried to run that one to receiver Lamont James on a little bit of a jet sweep, and the Argos say, nope, not happening today. Back that thing up even deeper into Choctaw territory. Loss of 4 to the 11-yard line. Third and a country mile at this point. Third and 19. I don't know what play you got for this one. You may be fighting to try to just pick up some yards and create some punting room, or who knows, you may just throw the ball down the field. They'll go with a little screen play. Ralph Ortiz has the first crack at him, and then a bunch of other Argos fly up after they slow him down. Good job. Zach Johnson was over there from his corner position. It's a short game, but it's going to force Michael Shine back out on the field to punt the football, as that ball will be marked down at the 13. So it ended up being a gain of 2. And the UWF defense does their job again, forcing another punt. Virgil Lemons will stand about midfield, awaiting this Michael Shine offering. Shine, just inside his own end zone, steps forward. It's a low-driven kick, better than the last one, but Lemons takes it at the 50. He's trying to stretch it out to the right side. Good coverage by the Choctaws. Virgil will go out at the 45 of Mississippi College, and it'll set up another Argo possession. So 7:20 left in this game. No score. And the Argos have been dealing with really good field position. The last drive started at the Mississippi College 8 after the fumble. The drive before that at their own 47. And so it's been short fields, but nothing to show for it. And I don't know, the crowd really knows what to make of what they're getting, what's happening out here. Tony Bartello stands at the 50-yard line. Brings a man in motion. It's Javon Swinton. Then he stops and goes back. They'll hand it off. Jay Sharp bounces off the first tackle, goes backwards, and he'll lose the yard. to the 46. 2nd and 11 coming. How's the Argos rushing game, you might ask? 70 yards before that play. So make it 69 net on the rushing. That's better than the average of 56 per game, but they've been unable to run the football effectively down near the goal line in this game, and that's been a huge part of the story. Mississippi College's defense, to their credit, backs against the wall, have given up nothing. Excellent work from the Choctaw defensive squad. They'll pull it. Bartello has nobody open. He's going to take a sack. 15th of the season for the Argos, given up out to midfield, loss of 4. So 2 plays, 5 yards lost. Third and 15. Going from bad to worse. Big play coming here. Can the Argos find something just to create some energy, get everybody back into this game in the crowd? The wind is out of the sails right now. Bartello back to pass. Has good protection, slides up in the pocket. He's going to look to run, but he's not going to have much to do. He makes guys miss, gets to the 40, gets 10 yards back, but it's 4th and 5 from there. I'm saying you go for it. I think you have to go for it. There's no point in punting here. Your defense is playing exceptionally well from the UWF standpoint, and you got to put points on the board. 5:26 and counting down left. Here comes a 4th down play. The Argos this season (7 of 19). Well, that was last year's number. Sorry about that one. Haven't gone for a ton of them on 4th down. Takes the snap. Bartello back to pass. The offensive line holds up, and nobody's open. Bartello flushed out, rolls, finds a man downfield. If he can get it there, no. Great play of breaking back on the football is David Brown, the safety, as Bartello was looking for Javon Swinton, but just not enough air under the football, so it's over on downs. And Mississippi College will get better field position. Their own 40 this time instead of their 20. With 5 minutes exactly left in the first half. The Argo defense right back out there. Jackson Allen brings his offense back out for Mississippi College. Allen is 3 of 4, but for only 16 yards. And they've only rushed for a negative 20 net. Mississippi College hadn't been able to run the football. Snap is bobbled. Jackson Allen gets back onto it before Michael Gary gets in there and sits on top of him. And it's another big loss. 5 yards lost on the play. Been some some exchange issues, some snap issues from both of these teams early in this game. Feels like both offenses are kind of operating against the grain, if you will, in the reverse of what you're trying to do, which is gain yards. Ugly football game. 0-0, 4:30 left in the first half. Argos walk up some pressure, and they'll come. Jackson Allen, though, finds Batiste sitting down. Just goes a couple yards this time in the zone. He's going to pick up about 10. Give him maybe 12 on the play. Across the 45 to the 47. And that's going to bring up a 3rd and short. So good play there. Good positive play. 3rd and 3 from the 47. It's a key insurance 3rd down. The Argos trying to get the crowd up. Allen takes a snap, back to pass. He's got a man breaking on it. It's an interception. Mashawn Coward knocked it loose. Kyrie Lewis picks it up. He is gone to the house. Pick 6. Touchdown Argos. What a wacky play, but it leads to the first points of the game. Mashawn Coward jumps the route on a 3rd and 3. Knocks the ball loose. It goes up in the air, and a defensive lineman, big Kyrie Lewis, comes up with the football and takes it all the way in for a touchdown. Second pick six of the year for the Argos, and it's a group effort. Tyler Patterson steps on to kick the PAT here. Michael Rich to hold. Down and up, and maybe over the Darrell Gooden center. It is, it goes on the roof. Big time boot. And the Argos are up 7-0 after the defense makes it happen. 3:42 left in this one. There's the replay again. Great job by Mashawn Coward. And I'll tell you what, Big Kyrie Lewis, he's like, I get to score. I'm sure he played running back at some point in his life, but what a great job by Coward to just jump in that route. The backup linebacker, and you run these drills, these kind of tip drills. Coward breaks up the pass, and Lewis scores the touchdown. Tyler Patterson's going to kick off after putting the ball on the roof of the building. So with 3:42 left, the Argos finally get their points. And they've really dominated this game statistically, even though the statistics are not exactly eye-catching. It's only deserving that they come up with the first points of the game. And I know Coach Cavell Connor, the defensive coordinator, is happy down there. We'll get a chance after this kickoff to talk to Liv Becker down there and see what her vantage point was on that big interception return. Ball goes into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A little bit of extracurricular activities and flags come flying. I believe they're getting Cam Canterbury, who's holding his side on a collision down there. We'll let the officials sort this out. Let's see if we can get Liv Becker down there. Liv, did you have a good vantage point on that interception return, and what's the energy like after that big play?
The energy is great. It was crazy down there. Everyone was hyped, right after the kick too. Everyone was excited and really hyped up, especially after the conversations that they had on the sideline talking about some key points about staying square and not turning your shoulders. They were all very excited to see the interception go down and really excited about all that.
All right, so they're sorting it out on the field. Thank you, Liv, and we're going to see what the call is.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, number 9 of the kicking team. 15 yards will be added to the 25-yard line. First down.
So Cam Canterbury gets hit with an unsportsmanlike and gets the worst of it as he comes off holding his hip. So hopefully Cam's okay, but instead of being at the 25 on the touchback, now Mississippi College goes out to the 40-yard line where they started their last drive to start this possession. So the Argos come up with the first big play of the game and have the 7 points on the board. Go in there and see Kyrie Lewis on the return, trying to see the officials on how long that return was. Into the stats here. 52 yards on the interception. Well, that's not possible. It had to be 32. I was like, it can't be 52 yards because we were on that end of the field already. So I'm going to call it 32 for right now. But maybe a penalty on Mississippi College here before we can even get going again. So this thing was flying by. All of a sudden, we've slowed down just a touch. Just a little bit here. Because I believe this will be a jump on the Choctaws. Got some good things coming your way at halftime here. They're saying no foul. Coach Caleb Nobles is losing his mind. I don't blame him. I think everybody can see it, but he's just shaking his head and coming off the field here. He's talking to the official on his sideline saying, I don't know about this. First down and 10 from the 40. Argos back out on defense and looking for another turnover. A little stretch play to the right. Marcus Williams turns up. Fidel Fine gets a hold of him, maybe a gain of 1 or 2, but nice job by the defense of shutting that thing down quickly, and they will give him the 42. It'll be 2nd and 8. So we got a new segment for you here at halftime. We've done out of my element a couple times on the broadcast. We got one called Pick Six that we'll get into here at halftime. I think you're going to enjoy it. Roll out, Jackson Allen to his left, but he's got pressure coming. He just throws it away over the head of the Argos sideline and out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd and 8. Good job by this Argo defense of dialing up some pressure and coming in and getting after him. They'll run some defensive linemen in and out of the game. Always try to call everybody's name if they get an opportunity to come out there. They had Lorenzo Payne out there for that play, number 40, defensive lineman, so rotating a lot of bodies in there. Argos will stack it up. Big third down, big key insurance third down again. Last third down, it was an interception and a pick six. Allen back to throw. Pressure coming. He's forced out to his left. He'll just throw another one away. Had a receiver in the neighborhood, but he would have had to be out of bounds to make the catch. So it's going to force a punt. Good job by the Argo defense of going 3 and out and getting the football back for the offense with about 3 minutes left. Now can the offense get involved in this thing and get something going? Virgil Lemons. How about a big punt return from Mr. Lemons, the third? He'll stand at his 20. This will be a good opportunity to cut one loose. Mike Shine at his own 28. Snap a little to his left, but gets off a good kick. Virgil's going to take it at the 19. Dances backwards, moves upfield, makes a guy miss, gets across the 25, but he's taken down there at the 26-yard line. That's where the Argos will start with 2:52 left here in the first half of this one. So when we wrap up and give the story of the first half, it's going to be missed opportunities for the Argo offense, at least to this point. 27 is the official yard line here. Unless they can come up with something here to feel good about going to the locker room. They've had 3 missed field goals. They've been inside the 10. They've been in the red zone 3 times. And the only scores come on defense. So for the last 6 quarters right now, it's been all defense scoring points. Fumble return last week for a touchdown, interception return this week. Bartello throws, has a man across the middle, puts it right in a little tight window, finds Damani Brown for 8 yards out to the 35. It'll be 2nd and 2. Second down, they'll go tempo. They'll go quick, looking to throw. Here comes pressure. Tony can't get away from it, off the edge. What a great job of coming straight through. Brennan Blake. Jamontez Woods did not pick him up. It's going to be another sack, 16th of the season. That's going to bring a timeout from Coach Caleb Nobles. That ball moves all the way back inside the 30 to the 29, so loss of 6 on the sack. Liv Becker's been down there keeping track of what's going on the sideline, and I'll tell you what, it's the offensive line really working on trying to find a way to get to the quarterback, and the offensive line hasn't been able to keep him clean today. 3rd sack of the game for the Choctaws. Marcus Stokes down there rooting on his teammates. Out of this one. Was in concussion protocol during the week. Unable to go here, so it's been Tony Bartello calling the signals and pulling the strings. That one on a 2nd and short ends up losing a ton of yards, so now you're facing a 3rd and 8 from the 29. Got an opportunity here. Let's go down as we got a little break in the action for the sideline to Liv Becker. Liv, you were saying Will Breland, Ralph Ortiz, I mean, the defense is really feeling it right now.
Defense is really feeling it. Some of the players on the sideline have even said that the Mississippi is running for their life right now. That is exactly how they said it. So defense is really doing a great job right now.
Big play as Tony finds Javon Swinton out to the 40-yard line. That'll pick up 11. It's enough for the first down. Move the sticks as the Argos come up with a key first down on a 3rd and long. Bartello back to throw again, fires it out to the sideline. This one just too tall for Swinton over there. He was leaning one way, the ball was going the other way. It just goes for an incompletion, stops the clock with 2:03. It'll be 2nd and 10. Argos at the 40. You've seen the strength of Tyler Patterson's legs, so they could probably try a field goal from a long way out. But with 2 minutes left, there's plenty of time still 2 timeouts in Caleb Noble's back pocket, so he's got room to work here. Got to keep the chains moving, though, or come up with a big play. 3 receivers to the right of the formation. Tony takes a snap, pulls it out of the belly of Woods, puts it on the ground, and Mississippi College can't come up with it. Johnny on the spot. Tony Bartallo falls right back on the football, but it's a loss of 5. That was an RPO back to the 35-yard line on the loss. And that's one of those where the quarterback says, am I handing it off or am I keeping it? And at the last second, he pulled it out of Woods' belly. And unfortunately, that leads to a loss on the play, and it's going to lead to a 3rd and 15. So caught behind the sticks a little bit here. We'll take the 2-minute warning timeout right here. This is Argo Football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
For weddings, business meetings, parties, or your next big event, we offer the perfect place at Scenic Hills. Scenic Hills is open to the public. Go Argos! And fans, last call for kids 12 and under to participate in the Blue Balloons Armadillo Run. You'll have a chance to get on the field and chase that Armadillo if you're 12 and under. If you'd like these listeners under the scoreboard.
Way. Bartallo sends Jay Sharp in motion. They'll throw a screen into the dirt, almost in danger of being a backwards pass. But there was a defender right there anyways. If he would have caught it, it would have been ugly. But after the 2-minute warning, that's going to bring on Logan Gregory to punt as the Argos face a 4th and 15. So promising beginning to that possession ends in some frustration. And it still is the defense providing the points in a 7-0 game. Argos on top. Should have 3 field goals. This should at least be 16-0. But instead, it's just a 1-score game, and Logan Gregory comes on to punt again. Only his 2nd punt today. And he gets off a good one. Boomed and angled, drives the return man inside his own 15. Makes the first guy miss. He won't make the 2nd and 3rd. Ralph Ortiz is on him. And Walker Robinson as well. Great job by Special Forces on the coverage. Mississippi College will start from their 20 with 1:40 left. It's been wild. It's been a wild up and down, especially here in the 2nd quarter. As I keep a drive chart and there's only so many lines on it, and I'm out of lines for the 2nd quarter. This is the last line for Mississippi College. Something tells me there's a possibility Argos might get the football back. Choctaws and Mike Kershaw have 3 timeouts to burn. Argos still have 2. And this crowd, like I said earlier, I don't know that they quite know what to make of it here. I mean, it's a good crowd, especially on the home side, but they are not making a whole lot of noise because there just hasn't been a whole lot to make noise for. Jackson Allen back out. Pulls it out of Williams' belly, fakes it over to the side, and then gets eaten alive by Walker Robinson. He'll lose a yard. Helmet comes off. He's holding his back. He's hurt. And he was kind of going down because he saw Walker coming at him quick. But there was still a collision, and I think Jackson Allen got the worst of that for sure. He's on his hands and knees here out there on the field. Helmet came right off, and he started grabbing his lower back. It could be ribs, too. I mean, I don't want to speculate, but that looks painful. And he's going to get up and be walked off by the trainers, but that's going to bring Eli Anderson back out there again. Loss of 1 on the play. Another tackle for loss for Walker. The Argos do not take the runoff, the official just said. So Eli Anderson pops back into the game for the second time here, once earlier because Jackson Allen's helmet came off during a play, as it did this time, but this time Jackson Allen was hurt for sure coming off the field. So Eli's got to go right back out there, face a 2nd and 11. 3 receivers out in formation. They'll throw a wide receiver screen to Batiste, and the Argos are coming on. They're just on it before anybody could get rolling. And is that Cam or Tony Newsom? I was trying to see. It's Cam Canterbury. Looks like that hip's feeling okay. He flies in there, and the Argos take a timeout. It'll go for a no gain. It'll be 3rd and 11. But the Argos are going to preserve some time, try to get the football back here. Like I said, I run out of lines, but there's still a chance the Argos get the football again. So it has been tough. It's been a tough first half as far as finding any consistency offensively, which we said is something that's got to happen. Tony Bartalo, 5 of 11 for 65 yards, but he's been sacked 4 times. Marcus Stokes was sacked 8 times last week against Grand Valley. Still not protecting the quarterback and keeping him clean. Jay Sharp has run it 8 times for 48 yards, 6 yards a carry. Had a long of 35 that helped that. Jamontez Woods has 8 carries for 27 yards, so about 3.5 a carry. So 64 total yards rushing, 65 passing. So the Argos are at 129 total offense. Not exactly a robust number. But on the other side of it, Mississippi College, 5 yards of total offense on 23 plays. 5. Not a misprint, 5 yards. They'll run it, and they'll get nothing and not like it. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a yard. I think they'll give him the 20. So make it 6 yards of total offense. And it's going to be 4th and 10 as the Argos take their last time out, as they're going to force the punt. Michael Shine will come on again for his 5th punt. It'll be his 5th of the game. And the other 2 possessions ended with a fumble and an interception return for a touchdown. So as bad as it has seemed for the Argos on offense, it has been worse for the Choctaws. Defensively, the Argos are getting it done with some big plays. You've had 4 sacks for the Argos as well, and they've made Jackson Allen's life and now Eli Anderson's life uncomfortable as well. Shine is out to punt again. Virgil Lemons will stand inside right about his own 40, so an opportunity to get some good field position here with a minute and some change left. They almost get the punt. It comes out ugly, but takes a nice Mississippi College bounce across the 50, inside the 45. It'll be down to about the 43, but boy, the Argos almost got that one. So it'll be 109 left, and UWF will come back out with the ball at their own 43. I would say some tempo offense, and you got an opportunity to come up with some points. But it would have to be a different looking offense than what we've seen for most of the first half for that to happen. But who knows? We're going to hold out hope. That's what we do. This has been a struggle from an offensive standpoint for both squads. Tough day. And the answers we are desperately looking for from an Argos standpoint have not been found on the offensive side of the football yet. Bartalo back to pass. They bring some pressure. He's got pocket, but nobody open. If it's a sack, it's a coverage sack. He rolls out to his right on the run. He's got to throw it downfield. He does. Has a man. It's Corey Scott right in his chest plate, comes off his chest. He's unable to catch it. He's coming back to the quarterback. The ball's coming at him, but you've got to catch that football. It would have been inside Mississippi College territory, inside the 40-yard line. Instead, it's just an incompletion. And you hate to say this, but that is one you have to catch. your quarterback running for his life makes a great throw, and it's right in your breadbasket, and it's off your hands. 2nd and 10. Bartello back to pass. He's got a man. Finds him over the top of the safety, in between defenders. It's caught over there, and it is Jacoby Quillen. Kobe Quillen gets in there, first catch of the season into Choctaw territory at the 39. It's a first down. Inside of 45 seconds, they'll throw quickly again, get out of bounds, and they do. Damani Brown over there at the 32-yard line. Gain of 7. Or actually, they give him 5. They're going to say he only got to the 34. I was giving him a couple extra yards. 2nd and 5. Clock stopped at 40 seconds. Still plenty of time. All of a sudden, you got a couple completions strung together. Could have been 3 in a row. Pressure comes. Lets it go. He's got a man down there. The defender, though, gets right in front of Damani Brown. And that was Chris Butler breaking it up. Good job by him. He has an interception already this season. That was kind of lucky. That one probably wasn't picked off. This brings up 3rd and 5. Clock stopped at 35 seconds. You probably want to pick up some more yards to at least get a field goal attempt. But you'd love to get a first down and keep it moving. And you could get up there and clock it. You're out of timeouts. She's got to throw it here. Bartello chased out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. Has a man. Throws it down there. Scott breaks inside. It's got to be a flag. Here they come. Pass interference in the end zone. Corey Scott was trying to break back to the football. Tony put it in a spot, to his credit, that only his receiver was going to be able to make the play. And it comes up as a PI with 27 seconds left, and the Argos get a first down out of it. That's the first thing. And they get to move the football deeper into Mississippi College territory. So the offense continues to move. Can they pull it out here in the final seconds of the first half and put some more points on the board? They're going to – so you had a hold and a PI, and they'll decline the hold, take the PI, move it 15 yards up. You wish it was the NFL rules and you'd get it at the 1-yard line because it happened in the end zone. But instead, it'll be at the 19-yard line on the 15-yard penalty. So another pass interference, another first down for the Argos. Inside the red zone again, 27 seconds left. Tony has done a great job with his feet of extending some plays. Neither one was caught, but both, one could have been a big reception, the other ends up in a pass interference. Mississippi College scrambling defenders across the formation. Bartello back to throw. Pulls it down. Looked like he was going to get sacked. He doesn't. He stays on his feet. He throws it away. He's out of the pocket, and there's no receiver over there. They're going to say intentional grounding, I think. The Mississippi College coach, is he going to talk him into it? No flag was thrown. And they're going to say he got it away with 18 seconds left, and somehow we don't get a sack. We run some time off the clock, but it's just an incompletion. 18 seconds left to go in this first half. 7-0 our score. Argos on top of the Choctaws. 2nd down from the 19-yard line. If you throw the middle of the field, you got to get up there quick and clock it. Bartello chunks it. He's got a big receiver back there, and that's where you do turn your head. And that's a good job by Stephon Cameron of flipping his head around as he had Micaiah Stevenson, the big receiver, 6'4", 195, the redshirt junior. First time we've really seen him in action. It's an incompletion, runs about 6 seconds off the clock. I like the look, but you want to put that a little bit higher up and let your receiver, who's got a big height advantage on the corner over there, go up and try to make a jump ball type play. 3rd and 10 now. The wind blowing across into our face here, so there's a crosswind here. That play clock winding down. They get it off. He throws to the end zone. He's got a man. Oh, over the shoulder, and Damani Brown's unable to come up with it. So we're going to end the half with another field goal attempt. Tyler Patterson comes on here. He kicked an extra point after the interception return for a touchdown and put it up on the roof. And now he's going to get his first crack at it. This is going to be spotted at the 26, so it's a 36-yard field goal. Can the Argos convert one here today? Snap is down. Kick is up. Booted through. Big time. Argos on the board with 3 for the offense. As we end the half, 10-0 our score. Tyler Patterson bangs one home. Kudos to him jumping in there and getting it going. So the Argos coming off the field. We're going to get a chance here. Liv Becker's going to chase down Coach Caleb Nobles. We'll keep it here until she gets her interview with Coach. As the Argos will take a 10-0 lead to the locker room. What a mixed bag in the first half, but it ends with some good action there at the end of the half with the Argos coming up with some points. And Liv is walking Coach over to the spot. We'll let her get over there, and then we'll toss it down to them, those two on the sideline. But the Argos score on defense and finally get some offensive points. Let's go to Liv and Coach down on the end zone.
Let's go, Isaiah. Isaiah on the hop. Let's go.
So, Coach, how do we clean up the offense to bring this lead up higher?
Well, we got to be better in the red zone. At minimum, it should be 19-0. We got to be so much better in the red zone and moving the line of scrimmage up front and keep taking what they give us and just, when we get big plays, capitalize off of them and not just get stalled out after that.
Going into halftime and you're talking there, what are you going to say to the guys?
It's not going to be good, so I might not say it right here, but I'm going to keep it clean. I'm going to get on them and tell, hey, everything we've done has been self-inflicted. We got to play better to win this game.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you, Liv. We'll take it to our first break here at the half of the Argos up 10-0 over the Choctaws. This is Argo football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
Thank you for participating in the Argo Kids Run. Parents, please pick up your children at the South Gate near the food trucks.
Sports fans, we cheer on our favorite teams at fields, gyms, arenas, and stadiums. But have you ever wondered what it's like to be a referee? Verbal abuse from fans, parents, and coaches is the #1 reason why many referees are walking away. And they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Welcome back. It's halftime here. UWF band is out on the field. Argos are up 10-0 on the Choctaws of Mississippi College right here on the UWF Sports Network, Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola. So I was telling you at halftime we got a special feature for you. We have done a segment called Out of My Element, in which we've had basketball players try to kick extra points. We've had football players and myself try to return volleyball serves. We're going to mix it up and do something a little different this time. We took one of our offensive players who's in our live event production course, Michael Rich, one of the backup quarterbacks, and one of our defenders, cornerback C.J. Farron, and we put them together to do a little segment in which they'll break down different things that they like, different things they want to talk about, and we have called it Pick Six.
And I'm a quarterback.
I'm CJ, a defensive back.
And welcome to Pick Six. Personally, I like to fly. Actually, just took a trip on a plane and I enjoyed it. And I would like to fly more if we could.
Me personally, I also like to fly. You know, we used to drive a lot, but last trip we took a flight. And, you know, taking a 2-hour nap and waking up when you at your destination, that's the best thing you could ask for. The Georgia and Alabama game was this weekend. We all seen what went down. So who were you going for originally?
Roll Tide.
I was going for the Georgia Bulldogs. Alabama, they definitely shocked me with that one, especially the freshman Ryan Williams with a spectacular game. So
no doubt, possibly the game of the year. Personally, my favorite pregame meal has to be pasta of some sort.
My favorite pregame meal probably had to be pasta too. Pasta or spaghetti, any type of noodles or whatever.
I gotta go on my dog Future.
Future, that'd be nice. Man.
I gotta go on my dog Future.
Mine is, I ain't really got no favorite. I just depend on how I wake up feeling that day, whatever my emotions need for that day.
Mine would be golf. I played golf throughout growing up and in high school, and yeah, I would try to be a competitive golfer at the next level.
My alternative sport would probably be track. I ran track for 2 years in high school. My junior and senior year, that was probably the best decision I made. Probably should have still been running it, but yeah. Me personally, I love to go into another opponent's stadium and just hearing their fans be quiet. So for me, it would just have to be winning on the road.
See, I'm a little bit of the opposite. I like to win at home, in front of a home crowd, in front of the fans that come and support the Argos.
All right, so I'm CJ.
And I'm Mike.
And this was Pick Six. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another episode.
Excellent job by those two guys. And I'll tell you, the sport that they would not play is volleyball, because you saw that on our previous broadcast. But good job to them. Owen Garcia, great job putting that together, and the rest of the crew in that class. 10-0 is our score here at the half. We'll take another break, and we'll come back and kind of break down the first half for you, take a look at some highlights that's coming your way. You're watching Argo football and listening to it on ESPN Pensacola and Flow Sports.
With 2000 megastar Lady Gaga, we present At Marching and Bad Romance.
Why do you love your favorite pair of jeans? What keeps you connected to your oldest friends? How do you know that the solution you seek is right for you? The answer is simple. It's the fit. And at Penn Air Credit Union, we believe your finances should fit you perfectly. It's the right checking account for how you spend your time and money. It's the right loan for where you are and where you're headed next. It's local banking that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. So come join us at Penn Air Credit Union. You'll fit right in.
Whataburger's new Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double.
Sounds like a 5-alarm fire.
Not really, Frank. The jalapeno cream cheese, jalapeno ranch, and pickled jalapenos give it a pleasant heat.
So like a 4-alarm?
Nope. It's a delicious controlled blaze.
Like a little kitty stuck in a tree alarm.
Nah, hotter than that. Let's say the 2.5 alarm Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. I think the pole's broken.
New Whataburger Bacon Blaze Jalapeno Double. It's just a little hot.
Will Kennedy back with you here. Halftime of this one between the UWF Argonauts and the Mississippi College Choctaws. It's been entertaining, one way to put it, as the Argos lead 10-0. But, man, what a crazy first half, and not always in a good way. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from the first half action in which the Argos dominated play but just couldn't find points. Early on, Tony Bertalo up top and finds Corey Scott, and the Argos get deep into Choctaw territory, but kind of the story of the first half. What are they going to do when they get inside the red zone? And this one wide right from Cade Lombardo, the first field goal attempt from about 23, 24 yards. Here's the second one. Other end of the field in the second quarter. It's wide right as well. So two about 25-yard field goals missed. Big fumble is forced, so the Argos come up with it and don't take it into the end zone. But then they miss another field goal. This one hits the right upright, but does not go through for Cade Lombardo. So tough afternoon for that young man. And then this big play. Mashawn Coward knocks the pass loose. Kyrie Lewis picks it up, and he is rumbling. Maybe he did go about 50 yards to the end zone. Pick six, second of the season for the Argos. Second straight week they've scored a defensive touchdown. And the defense has really been the offense. And then near the end of the half, after in the final seconds getting into field goal range, Tyler Patterson bangs home a 30-plus yarder. And plenty of leg on that one, and that gets us to the halftime score that we have of 10-0. Let's take a look at the stats. And, defense has kind of dominated in a lot of ways. And I'll give credit to the Mississippi College defense. They have held the Argos to 64 yards rushing, only 88 yards passing, 152 yards of total offense. Argos are on track, by the way, to more total yards than they've been averaging per game this year. No turnovers for the Argos, and limited on the penalties. Haven't really killed themselves, but some false starts have hurt. Let's look at the other side of that equation, though. Wow. How about the Argo defense? Negative 23 yards rushing as the Argos have gotten to the Mississippi College quarterbacks. They've held them to 29 yards passing. And how about six total yards of offense? That's dominant defense against a struggling offense, albeit. The two turnovers have been big, especially with one of them being a pick six taken back to the house for the touchdown. So that's really the story of the first half is can Mississippi College come out in the second half and find any kind of offense, and can the Argos continue to build a little bit on that last possession in which they did convert a field goal. But listen, they have been inside the 20. Let's see, the Argos on all three of the missed field goals got down inside the 20 and inside the 5, inside the 10 as well, but came away with no points. It was not until 5 minutes left to go in the first half that they were able to come up with that pick six for the touchdown, and then a field goal on the last possession. So 10-0 the score, but I think there's still a lot of questions floating around for this Argo football team. Can they find a way to get the offense cooking, and can they find a way to continue to dominate defensively? Listen, Delta State comes in here next week. There's going to be a lot on the line in that game, obviously, if the Argos want to kind of achieve the goals they wanted to this season. I can tell you the other games, we'll keep an eye on. We'll get you some scores here. But Valdosta at Shorter. this afternoon. North Greenville is at Benedict. That one started a little before us. And then Chowan and Delta State will go at 6 o'clock this evening over in the Delta in Cleveland, Mississippi. West Alabama and Erskine with the week off as far as the GSC is concerned. We'll have those scores for you before the game ends. And then a little bit of news from Argo Athletics is you see Dr. Saunders in the crowd there for a second as we push in on some crowds, the president of the university. Swimming and diving went over to take on North Florida. At 132 to 130 they lost, but man, what a performance as they won plenty of individual races and really challenged a Division I team in that first swim meet. And they've been waiting to get the swim season going here. Women's soccer drew with Trevecca Nazarene 1-1 yesterday. Men's soccer beats Trevecca Nazarene 6-1. Keegan Anselin scoring a bunch of goals in that game as they improved to 4-1-1 on the season. Volleyball beat Montevallo last night, and they've got an opportunity to get another one today, and we'll update you on the Saturday action later in the broadcast. We'll take a break here and come back with you for the second half of this football game. The Argos lead 10-0 right here on top of the Mississippi College Choctaws. This is Argo Football on ESPN Pensacola and Flow Sports.
One reason why many referees are walking away, and they're not being replaced quickly enough by new ones. So put yourself in the official shoes, act with respect, and be officially human.
Whatever they went through together.
Welcome, guys.
Life well planned. See what a Raymond James financial advisor can do for you.
I am here to contest the new Whataburger from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
Sweet and spicy.
and now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata-wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That snow.
Whataburger, Whataburger,
The second half of this football game as the Argos lead 10-0 over Mississippi College in this Gulf South Conference game. We'll have a scoreboard for you at the end of the evening, but I will tell you Valdosta beat Shorter 59-6 this afternoon. Valdosta ranked third in the nation and looking every bit of that against the Shorter Hawks this afternoon. And North Greenville beats Benedict 38-21. Of course, Benedict with one of our former assistant coaches up there as the head coach. He took a lot of our staff members, so Ron and company trying to get some things switched around there. We got an opportunity here. If we can, we're going to try to check in on what went down in the locker room. Let's get an opportunity for Liv to get set down there. But Liv was telling me, that the Argos were in the locker room and it got a little loud and they were trying to figure out what needs to happen in the second half. What'd you hear?
Yeah, when I was in there, there's two main points that was being talked about. And One of them was do your job, and the second one was to clean it up. So those were the two things that were being emphasized over and over again. Coach was really talking about that part.
Got to find a way for this offense to get going. And, look, it's a team, and everybody's got to do their part. We always talk about all three phases of the game. And listen, in that first half, the defense certainly carried the water. I mean, special teams, you got 3 missed field goals. But then they finally get things kind of squared away towards the end of the half there. And then the offense, able to get a field goal on the board. But, yeah, you got to feel like this offense, and they want to. Listen, there's no doubt that they want to get the offense rolling, and they want to find a way to get more points on the board. So Mississippi College set to take the kick here to start the second half. Minutes of football left to play, and still lots to be answered in this football game. Patterson gets into this one. It's going to go into the end zone. It'll be a touchback to start things off for Mississippi College. And it is not – let's take a look at the last couple drives for Mississippi College. You can kind of see what the Argos have done defensively. -5 yards, -7 yards, a pick 6. Yeah, not a whole lot happening there good for the Choctaws, and Coach Mike Kershaw and company have got to figure things out. And it looks like Eli Anderson is going to be out there at quarterback, so I think Jackson Allen may be done for the day as the Argos got to him and rocked him on a big hit, and he had to come out of the game and has not returned since then. So this one will start at the 25 for the Choctaws. Can they break that ugly string of last possessions? And their punter's punted 5 times here, and the only times he didn't get an opportunity to punt the football was because of a fumble and a pick 6. Anderson takes the snap, looking to throw a little running back screen. He does. He's got some blockers out in front, but the Argos do a nice job of flowing up to the football and putting the man on the ground. DJ Barnes on the tackle there. Preston Godfrey on the catch and the little screen there. That's going to pick up 2 yards out to the 27, second down and 8. So just trying to make, something safe right there, right? If you're the Choctaws, complete a pass, try to pick up some yards. They don't get as many as they would have liked. Little play fake. Anderson's looking deep. He's got a receiver. It's Batiste. He is 4 yards behind all the Argo defenders, and Anderson just overthrows him. That was a jailbreak, and there were a bunch of guys in blue shirts trying to chase him down. And if that ball's on the money, it's probably 6 points. Instead, it's 3rd and 8. It's just that kind of afternoon. We're looking at a replay here on the TV side, and Anderson had plenty of time. As a quarterback, you've got to put that on your receiver. Wow. I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're breathing massive sighs of relief after that incompletion. 3rd and 8, the Argos bring 5 across the front. Trayvon Mitchell moves around a little bit. Now that's back to 4 guys, so that front 4 looks like they're not going to bring pressure. But then Walker Robinson comes on a delayed blitz. The ball is thrown up. And good job on the coverage. Virgil Lemons right there with the wide receiver. And it goes as an incompletion. And guess what? This is another punting situation for Michael Shine. He'll get kick number 6 into the air. So a rough start on the first possession for Mississippi College. Granted, they had an opportunity there to have a big play, just missed it. So Shine will step in. Snaps a little high. Oh, they're coming. They could have taken that off his foot. He gets off a great punt. It's going to go over Virgil Lemons' head, take a bounce backwards, then sideways, and roll inside the 10. What a great punt by Shine. That may be as long of the season, and down inside the 20. We'll take a break. 10-0 our score. 14:04 left in the third quarter. This is Argo Football on ESPN Pensacola and Flow Sports.
I am here to contest the new Whata Wings from Whataburger.
What?
Real wings have bones. And these boneless wings are actually premium chicken tender bites tossed in one of Whataburger's famous sauces. Honey butter, honey barbecue, buffalo, or
sweet and spicy.
And now Nashville hot? Those do not turn these Whata Wings into real wings. I know what a real wing is. That is not
Whata Wings. Whataburger, Whata Wings. It's Whata Wings.
For For those who sweat in determined pursuit, and those who meet the morning with a firm handshake and a smile, and breathe between stages of unwavering effort. Andrews Institute, for those who move.
What do you expect from that first job out of college? Working your way up from the bottom? Instead, how does this sound? Starting in a guaranteed leadership position with people who look to you for guidance because you're trained to give it and make important decisions in critical situations. Skip entry level. Decide to lead as an Army officer.
Welcome back in. Mississippi College roster is so tiny, the writing, I can't even read it. My eyes are bad, though. Here we go. Argos starting inside their own 10 at the 8 after a beautiful punt by Michael Shine. They'll run on first down. Oh, Jay Sharp gets out of the first tackle, bounces outside, across the 15, out near the 20. It's going to be a first down. Give him a gain of 12 gives him the 21 or so. Let's see, 13, 12 yards. Regardless, it's an Argo first down. Great job of getting out of that first tackle. He was hitting the backfield, folks, and should have gone down right there. Could have been a loss. Instead, it's out to the 21. It's a gain of 13. So the Argo offense, is this it? Are we going to get it? Are we going to find it here? Bartalo overlooks the defense, takes the snap, pulls it out of Sharp's belly, finds a hole across the 25 in the right side of that offensive line, and gets to the 27, it looks like they're going to give him. Gain of 6, should be 2nd and 4. So 2 good running plays. All of a sudden, you started at your 8, and now you're out at the 27-yard line. Three wide receivers in formation, single back in the pistol. Man comes in motion, and then goes back out. Trying to find out what the defense is doing. Blitz off the side. Sharp gets away from him again. Gets across the 30. It's enough for a first down. It looks like he got just to the down and distance at the 31. A helmet comes off of one of the Mississippi College defenders in between the 31 and the 32. Regardless, it's an Argo first down. So 4 straight running plays, 2 first downs, and the Argos are on the move. Starting to get a little darker here in the friendly confines of Penn Air Field. Bartolo brings a man in motion. It's Swinton. Sets up a shop on the left side of the formation. It's a handoff. Sharp into the line. Not much room to run. Gets tripped up shortly. Gets out near the 35. I think they're going to give him the 34. Gain of 3. 2nd and 7. Oh, that was Jamontez Woods. Excuse me. The 1s and the 0s and all the different numbers. No, actually, I believe that was Sharp. Folks, I got the Bushnell binoculars out now. It's serious. 3 receivers tied in the backfield. They'll go to the right side of the line. Puts his head down, gets to the 35, maybe to the 36, but no more. Short gain, 2 yards is going to bring up 3rd and 6. They give him the 36-yard line. The 3rd and long. Can the Argos pick up another first down? Already 2 on this drive, and they've gotten themselves out of the shadow of their own goalpost, so that part of the mission accomplished. Can they find some offense to go with it here to pick up another first down? Bartalo keeps it on an RPO, pulls it out of Woods' belly, gets across the 40, or right to the 40, and it's going to be 4th and short. 4th and 2. Your defense has played so well. I think you might go for it here. But then I thought wrong. Logan Gregory will come out to punt the football. I'm just trying to talk Coach Caleb Nobles into going for it on 4th down. So promising start to the drive. Peters out there. No passes. Just all runs on that first possession, trying to let this offensive line eat a little bit, and unfortunately it stalls out. But a chance to flip the field here. Logan Gregory in. Gets a good one. Driven, Batiste will take it inside his 15. The Argos are down there in coverage. Can't get him on the ground initially, but then they do. Boy, kind of made the first guy miss, but then a great tackle right there. Trying to see who got down there to make that tackle. We'll take a break with the two teams. I'll have that on the other side. 10-0 is our score. 10:15 left in the third quarter. This is Argo Football on Flow Sports and ESPN Pensacola.
Can health insurance help cure loneliness? Can it take care of your best friend too? Or hold your hand for 9 months? Can it be there for you at 3 a.m.? Or inspire you to go the extra mile? We think so, which is why every day we ask ourselves, what else can health insurance do? Come find out.
Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown. Call Flynn Built at 850-477-6118 for all of your home and building needs. Flynn Built is a proud sponsor of UWF Athletics. Flynn Built, your hometown touchdown.
Why do you love your favorite pair of jeans? What keeps you connected to your oldest friends? How do you know that the solution you seek is right for you? The answer is simple. It's the fit. And at Penn Air Credit Union, we believe your finances should fit you perfectly. It's the right checking account for how you spend your time and money. It's the right loan for where you are and where you're headed next. It's local banking that's as comfortable as your favorite pair of jeans. So come join us at Penn Air Credit Union.
Also Mississippi College 10-0, 10:15 left to play. This drive starts at the 23 of the Choctaws. Try to run it on first down. Not a whole lot going on there as this Argo defense is flying all over the place. Patrick Delcourt, by the way, backup wide receiver, number 85. Great tackle on that previous punt coverage. I want to make sure we recognize him there. They will pick up 1 yard, and it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball at the 24. Or 23. They're going to throw a little dump to the tight end, and Will Breland sniffed that out and snuffed it out immediately. So not much there on that play, and it's Mississippi College continues to struggle. Short gain out to the 24, so a gain of 1. They've picked up 2 yards on 2 plays, and it's 3rd and 8. Big third down play coming here. Another opportunity for the Argos to get the football back. Anderson back to pass. Here comes pressure. He's just going to throw it up. It's going to be picked. Virgil Lemons at his 35, Choctaws 35, dances around, cuts it back across the field. He's got a blocker in front of him if he can use him. Inside the 20, down to the 10. Inside the 10, they'll drag him down. It's not another pick six, but it's a beautiful return. Good blocking by his defensive teammates, and the Argos offense gets another opportunity to start a drive inside the 10-yard line. That ball floated up in the air with Anderson trying to find his man, but pressure in his face. And the Argos get their 3rd turnover of the game, 2nd interception. And on the TV side replay here, it was Fanal Fine in the face of the quarterback, and he just had to throw it up for grabs, and Virgil Lemons was the one grabbing it, and he takes it across the field, gets his offense into position. They'll start a drive again at the 8-yard line of Mississippi College. 1st down and goal to go. Will it be different this time? Can the Argos take advantage of the turnover and put this thing into the end zone? Bartello brings a man across the set. It's Jackson Blaylock, the tight end. 2 receivers, 2.
Vacation by Reverend Lindy Broderick from Centenary. national anthem, and now the captains are going to get ready to go out.
Yeah, captains Kobe Chambers, Devin Strickland, Chris Meslow, Vance Furwacher, and number 50, Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, Alexander Hamilton. We have, looking across there at Lyon, see how my eyes are. If not, Lee Hiller can help us out over there. I believe I see number 80. I believe number 80 is one of the captains. Maybe Clifford Washington, number 80, 92, Kedrick Wooten. And 65, it'll be Christian Cox, and I believe number 18 is the other captain.